Dave here. Dave's LFC chat. I've got the legend back with me, me bro, my mate from Bootle in Liverpool, Jack.
Hello. Nice one, mate, for having me on. Absolute legend. Dave's back from his bevying with the Anfield Road Ext anyway. Hope they had a boss time, lad.
Oh, great crack. If you ever get a chance to go to an Anfield Rap live show, go. They were over here for 3 days. Belfast, Dublin and Cork. They had a great time. Saturday night. And I think they're doing America and Canada in March. They're all over the show. They always doing it at the end of the season in April in Liverpool. So check them out. The Anfield Rap. Anyway, Jackie boy. Jack thinks this is his show. This is my show.
Oh, it's your show, lad.
Okay. We have a few things to go through. Okay. We're going to go through the Anfield Road extension at Anfield. We'll have a quick word about the Norwich game. It's a bit early. I know it's only Wednesday. We don't play till Saturday afternoon. And then we'll have a quick word on Atletico Madrid on Tuesday and the return of the Champions League. But first, Jack, you're the man in the know. Tell me what you know about the Anfield Road extension.
Yeah, I think I done a video 2 nights ago. Obviously, the new information comes out most days anyway, but there's going to be mainly 2 consultations, really. And I think it was a West Ham game when we're playing them at home. If you go in the game, they don't have like a pop-up greeting session really in relation to pop-up information centre really for the new stand. And there's going to be a couple of meetings prior to obviously the consultation with obviously the residents are the most important people in terms of the potential construction of the new stand really, mate. It's up in the air. Obviously there's still in terms of legal. I don't think
time, Jack. It'll take time.
Yeah.
You know,
it's great. Obviously, me, you, and Mickey and Connor, we talked about obviously potential train station potentially getting built, but I think that might be in the plans. I think obviously they've released a lot of images really in terms of that, mate. But in terms of the deep detail, I think we'll find out in the coming weeks, mate. But it's absolutely great. It's going to be great for the community of Liverpool as well. I think when you look at Anfield, when me and you went, mate, and when every single one of you have been, if you ever got the privilege to go. With the new stands, obviously the new main stands, it's been absolutely amazing. The in and surrounding areas, it's created a lot of jobs. Obviously they got the new mega store really next to the stadium, new Paisley statue, but in terms of the surrounding area of Liverpool, it's really flourished.
It's regenerated.
It's regenerated.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's done. Now it's cleaned it up.
Yeah.
It's brought Liverpool Stadium into the 21st century, to be honest, hasn't it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, look at Everton Stadium across the park. You know what I mean? That needs major work. But we're only worried about Liverpool, I know. But I'm just saying the difference between stadiums. They have an old 80 stadium. It's like it's 1890s.
Yeah. They need, but all stadiums now, especially if you're in the Premier League as well, you know, mate, they need to be brought up to the standard of obviously the 21st century in terms of, I think that's why Everton are moving. The Shed is probably one of the oldest stadiums in world football, and they do a lot of great community work. I think obviously it doesn't get picked up by a lot of social media anyway, but in terms of so do Liverpool, but I think Everton go above and beyond really in terms of for what they do for the community of Liverpool, obviously with mental health and a lot of disability football as well. I was a part of that years ago, but it's a great initiative from both sides. So if both Liverpool and Everton have 2 well up to date stadiums, it creates a lot of jobs and it creates a lot of opportunities for a lot of people around the world in that, mate. It's great.
Hopefully they don't do too well. Anyway, okay, we're back. Premier League Saturday, 5:30, away to Norwich. It's a bit of a tricky game. I know it makes me sick looking at him. Pukey. But I mean, like, it's all our players are coming back, Jack. We've had a rest. We've looked good. There's Klopp texting you saying he's watching the show.
Yeah.
So, like, you know what I mean? Like, all the players are coming back at the right time. Even Mane's back in with a great time as well. Like, back in training. Naby's back in training. Minamino, everybody's ready to go. The final third of the season, baby, where the Premier League is going to come home. We're still in the Champions League. I'm still in the FA Cup. But on Saturday, Norwich. I've been talking about it, even on the podcast we did with the lads earlier last week.
Yeah.
I think you have to go strong. You have to go. It's
Yeah.
only 3 points. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah.
The Atletico game is secondary. It's about the bloody league. You put
Yeah.
the best 11, available 11 for that away game. We've a really good record against them, even without Suarez. We've a great record against them. So for me, you play the best 11, see what happens. The big quick turnaround to Tuesday, we play away at the one Metropolitano, or famous number 6. But
that's our home, innit? It really.
Yeah, well, second home. Anyway,
second home, yeah.
But the Norwich game, what do you? I go 2-0. I go 2-0 to Liverpool. But what do you think of the Norwich game?
Yeah, I'd go with a similar scoreline, mate. Obviously, it's going to be a very challenging game. We see the scrapping for relegation, really, in terms of when they're down there. We've seen, you only have to look at the Premier League, not in terms of Liverpool's form, really, but in terms of the in and around. They've got a couple of odd results. City's game, I know that was very early on in the season, but I think that was a very much the benchmarker, really, to see what they can do. They do really turn up. They were absolutely amazing against, I think, I managed to catch that game just before I was boarding the flight anyway.
They were unbelievable. No, they did let a lot of chances in the other. City just weren't on that game, and they haven't really been on that game for a while. But, I mean, they do. Defensively, they're not great. So that would be the thing for me with Liverpool. I expect us to beat them, to be fair. I don't even expect them to score a goal. But, as I say, it's so important because this is the final hurdle. It's like in the Grand National entry. You're coming up. You can see the finish line. There's a few little hurdles to jump. Yeah. You're out in front. You're doing well. The rest of them are behind you, but you certainly don't want to fall on.
No, you don't.
One of the hedges. Beaches Brook. But I mean, even if we fell once or twice, we've such a big lead now.
We've done so much, haven't we?
I just don't. I don't think we'll fall against Norwich, to be honest. But I just think coming back in the break, all the players fresh, ready to go. Don't take your minds off it. Get a win. Put it in the back. Then look at the Champions League. You know what I mean? Yeah,
me and you were saying before we went on live, mate. Football's back. They've all been swanning around Europe and Wales on nice spa days and everything, really. But I think they know themselves. I think that now is where they've done all this, got the results throughout the season, and this is really the break point, really, and where you just need to put. Yeah, I think we're excited, every single fan around the world, mate. But imagine if you're a player in that Liverpool squad really getting ready to go and raid and to potentially break 30 years of history, really, in terms of Premier League football. It's just another game ticked off. But what I'm loving, and I think we spoke about, Dave, over the season, really, is just how well they've really coped with the pressure in terms of, obviously, prior to, we know Liverpool rival fans don't love to remind us that the hurdles in which we've stumbled at over those years. But I think this new Liverpool that Jurgen's built over especially the last 24 months, it's answered every single question that is asked. Yeah. And as much as rival fans love to go, none of that nonsense, really. I think even if you...
I think this weekend now, these 3 days, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then Tuesday, 4 days.
Yeah, so important.
Norwich and the Atletico. They're big. That's a big few days there, I think.
Yeah.
Now, they don't play West Ham until the following, the Monday night football, which is at Anfield. That'll take care of itself. But the Norwich away, Atletico away, two totally different types of games.
Two different games, aren't they?
I mean, if you got 2 wins there, even, to be honest, even if they score away at Atletico, even a 1-1 or a 2-2 or something like that. But listen, I'm just excited now. This is it. This is where it happens, Jack. This is where, I'm going to go 2-0 Liverpool the weekend. I think the Atletico Madrid game, we could talk about it again, but I'd be confident we'll get a goal. If we get an away goal, it'll be tough for Atletico. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
away
definitely.
Goals are so important in Europe.
I think what we done against Bayern Munich last year, mate, I think that was like an Atletico Madrid performance, really. Sit behind the ball and soak up pressure. And we've learned that since we played Real Madrid. I was speaking to my mate Ben yesterday. In terms of what we've learned, I think we've learned the dark arts, really, in terms of how to play football. And Diego Simeone, as well as he sets up his teams very, very well. And even when they've well, Diego Godin, absolute stonewall in defence, really. It was like
Yeah.
basically our Virgil van Dijk, but you got Raul Jimenez, not Raul Jimenez, he plays for Wolves. Jimenez, the Argentinian centre-back anyway, he's took over the mantle, really, and there's no other, apart from Liverpool, in terms of, you have to look around Europe, you won't see a more hard-working football team in terms of obviously going forwards, but in terms of defensive structure, mate, the absolute brick wall, regardless if they have lost players. But in terms of the attitude, like, it's absolutely second to none.
Listen, Simeone, we'll always get a game at Atletico. There'll be a lot of like thinking back to the Champions League final against the same stadium and all that, which will help. We've been there. We've had a good experience, a great experience there. That's the big thing. Just this is a different team, Jack. I think last year helped us. We ran. So you can't run anybody closer than what we ran them. And right up to the very last game, we even won that game 2-0. Mane with 2 goals against Wolves. That was a tricky game. Imagine not winning that game and then losing or drawing to Brighton. I mean, we did what we had to do. We did everything we had to do last year. So I think that has carried on from last year. And this year it's just been unbelievable. Where City have dropped and we haven't. We've just gone on.
Yeah, it's mad. It's mad how, as much as we've pressed on everyone, I think it's the levels in which we've reached. Especially City, prior to the season just gone anyway, they ran away with the league, didn't they? In terms of, but last season, it was obviously to win the league by 1 point. But Liverpool, I think it'd be interesting to see how Liverpool do set up next year, mate. I think if we continue, but hopefully we can win the league. We know what we need to do, but it'd be interesting to see if we can continue this level of football.
It's got to be hard.
Yeah.
Well, it depends who you buy and what other teams buy and don't buy in the summer. I mean, Timo Werner, there seems to be a lot of stuff heating up with Timo Werner, doesn't there?
Sancho's another one today. I think the German press had all they needed to sell papers. I can see
Sancho. I can see Werner. I can't see Sancho.
Yeah.
Timo time. Right, Jack, I'm not going to keep you on long.
I'll let you go, man.
We're going to do that podcast tomorrow night with, I think,
tomorrow,
Mickey Friars. That seems to be a good bit of crack. As you say, anybody can come on and get a bit of crack going, get a bit of fun. And I'll do a video with you later if you want for your own channel. But check this guy out. Jack.
Nice one, mate. Thank you very much for coming on, mate. Absolutely love coming on. But see you later, mate. Have a good night.
Talk to you soon, guys. You never walk alone. Liverpool, Norwich the weekend. Let's go.
Come on.